So, winter might be one of Michigan's most least favorite seasons overall when you ask anyone. You can see the snow everywhere, cold temperatures, but in Michigan, if you love the outdoors and you are an outdoor enthusiast, being able to find things to do when it's extremely cold outside is good for your soul, honestly, instead of just being inside and all depressed. So in this video, I'm gonna take you around to different highlights throughout the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. We're gonna be going to some parks, we're gonna be seeing some ice skating rinks, and then be sure to stay tuned until the end because I will show you a neighborhood where you can have direct access to some pretty cool winter activities. So I'm gonna get started with this next episode of Lansing, Michigan Life right now. You can obviously see I am here in a park right here, and this is Burchfield Park. I've never featured this park. I'm sure it's lovely in the spring, summer, and I might have to come back here at a later time, but this is actually Ingham County's largest park. I have featured other parks on the channel, and there's another park that's more famous than this one, which I'm gonna head to here shortly, but Burchfield Park for wintertime has a ton to offer. In fact, as I am walking here, I'm seeing some cross-country skiers going on the trails. They have a cross-country trail here where you can rent skis. Behind me is the tubing hill as I'm walking down these stairs, and you'll be able to rent tubes here, and there's 3 different sledding hills here. They have a winter building here as well. They have a snack bar where you can warm up as well. But when it comes to winter activities, this is the perfect park to be able to go to. Now, where is this located? This is located in Holt, which is just south of Lansing. So for those of you in Mason, even for those of you maybe in Okemos or Dimondale, that sort of area, this would be a perfect spot for you to be able to go to, because if you are a cross-country skier, if you are a snow tuber, if you want to be able to embrace winter outdoors, this is definitely a great spot for you to be able to go to. So with that being said, I'm going to head to our next spot, which in my opinion has one of the best, most convenient tubing hills in all of Greater Lansing. So I will meet you there. Okay folks, I am here at the most popular park, I believe, in Lansing. It's an Ingham County park known as Hawk Island Park. During the spring, summer months, it's amazing to come here because they have a great new playground they just decided to rebuild. They have a splash pad, a canoe launch. They have all sorts of things to do here during the summer, but during wintertime, this place has the best sledding hill anywhere. Now, a couple things you need to know. A, you have to pay to be able to reserve a time. So there are tickets online for you to be able to reserve a time. You have a 2-hour slot. Right behind me here is the tubing hill. Okay, and it's kind of like if you've ever been to those amusement parks back in the day where they had those like hilly slides that you went down and there was like 3 lanes, it's like that. So you can race each other when you go down. The one thing too, when I mentioned about coming to this park is the convenience, because this is the only sledding hill that I know of in the Lansing area where they actually have a lift. You can kind of see as it goes up the hill that way. Right now with these conditions that we have had some ice. So I can only imagine going down this tubing hill right now in these conditions, you probably just fly down this hill. So I wanted to feature this place just because it has the best tubing hill. You do have to pay for it. Another thing I want to mention is that this is part of the Ingham County Park System, and Ingham County, that includes Okemos, East Lansing, Hazlitt, and Lansing proper, as well as like some other smaller suburbs as well. But if you live here, you can purchase a pass as a resident of Ingham County for about 30 bucks for the entire year. And you can come in here at any time. If you're a non-resident, which is myself, I live in Clinton County, then it's 50 bucks for the year. Or you can pay a parking fee each time. Now, when I went in to this park, I had to pay $5 to park here, and it's winter time, but it's the same price all throughout the year. When I went to Burchfield, the last place I went to, I didn't have to pay a parking fee. And sometimes when I've come here with my family to sled, I didn't have to pay a parking fee as well. So I feel somebody's here during the day to collect parking fees. I really don't feel like I got my money's worth parking here, to be quite honest. But just to let you know, when you do go to an Ingham County park, it's not free to be able to come in here. You do have to pay a parking fee and to come to this sledding hill as opposed to Burchfield Park. So up next, I took you south into Holt, and I took you towards the center of Lansing a little bit, Hawk Island. Now I'm gonna take you further north. For those of you in DeWitt, even Grand Ledge, Delta Township area. This is a park, amazing during the year, but the park I'm about to meet you at has a huge hill. You just don't have the conveyor belt. So I will take you to that place next. Okay, so I'm here at one of my favorite parks in all of Greater Lansing. And it's not just because I live in the DeWitt area, but this is a part of DeWitt Charter Township, which is actually closer to the center of Lansing. So for those of you in DeWitt, those of you who are further north in Lansing, there is a great place for you to sled here at Granger Meadows Park. Right now I'm on a trail that is nicely shoveled over here, almost like a 5K running trail, walking trail that they have here. And also then right behind me is this huge sledding hill. Okay, I can't get the entire top here. You'll be able to see better shots of it, but there's a huge sledding hill here, and then another one that's right over there. Might be able to see some people in the background sledding over there as well. But the thing that's good about Granger Meadows Park, it's free to get into. So that's a good thing. I didn't have to pay any money to park here. It's just a huge park. I mean, even like the walking trails, you go through some woods sometimes during the spring, summer. There's a disc golf course here, which there are disc golf courses at the other parks I showed you. The only downer about this sledding hill is you got to walk up all these stairs to go up. There's not a conveyor belt. So it's a huge hill, very popular. Today's during a school day, so you know, on a weekend, if the schools are out, or if it's just a day that it's a holiday and it's during the winter, like this place is packed. But right now, there's some of the schools are out, some of them are not. But Granger Meadows Park is just great to come to again in the spring, summer, because they do have a pickleball court league they just started as well. So I wanted to take you here to show you what the north side offered. Next, I'm going to take you over to where you can ice skate, the best place to be able to ice skate in all of Greater Lansing. So I'm gonna meet you there next. Right now, I'm here at the Meridian Township community area. This is where they have farmers markets throughout the spring, summer months, so you can have outdoors. They do have a farmer's market indoors as well. But right behind me, they transformed this, because this is part of the outdoor farmer's market, they transformed this into an ice skating rink. Now, it's not real ice. Okay, just to let you know, there are some inserts that they put in here, but you can rent skates over here for free. It is free to the community. There's no entry fee. You skate at your own risk. Right now I'm here during the daytime where there's just not gonna be a lot of people here, but they do have nice little lights for nighttime so you can enjoy this outdoors. But it's a nice little area to be able to use during the winter months when you want something to do outdoors. Now, downtown Lansing in front of the Capitol building, they also have an outdoor ice skating rink that's similar, but it's just, you know, the area over here, they have a roof over it. It's just a nice area. That's why I wanted to feature something that was over here in Meridian Township, which is closer to East Lansing and 𝐿𝐼𝐻. So when you are over on this side of town, you're definitely gonna wanna check out this for ice skating. And the other thing I want to point out is that there are some indoor ice skating rinks throughout Greater Lansing that you can also do. Some people really like to do the indoor because they don't want to be cold and it's more of a winter activity. So they do have some public hours for the Ice Cube, that's an ice skating rink. Then there's also Munn Arena that has some public hours as well. That's where Michigan State plays their ice hockey as well. So different areas that you can enjoy the real ice, but also just some areas here that you can enjoy being able to just skate outdoors. Next, I'm gonna take you to neighborhoods where you can have access or be very close to accessing ice skating on a huge lake, or ice fishing, or doing some of those additional outdoorsy, wintry things involving snow. So I will meet you over there. So I'm here at my last spot for what you could do outdoors here in the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. Of course, because I'm a real estate agent, I always complete my tours with something that would have to do with housing. And so I am along a street here that if you look behind me, you're gonna see the Lake Lansing. So I've been here one time before in another video all about Hazlitt. So I'm in Hazlitt, Michigan, in Meridian Township towards the northeastern part of Lansing. Right back here, I'm not an expert when it comes to ice skating or ice fishing, but it has been cold during the month of December. And just looking out here, I can only imagine the fun times that are had out here. I know in my neighborhood, I have a much smaller, more neighborhood man-made lake, and kids are out there all the time just kind of goofing off out on the ice. Of course, you want to be sure that it's safe to be able to go on there, so it might still be a little thin just because of how large this all sports lake is. I bring that up because right across the street here, this is Reynolds Road. This is a street. Now the sun's in my eye. Yes, sun, even on a cold day, I love it. But you can see homes right all along here. So this could be your home, just having this lovely lake view. You're right across the street, or clear across the lake. If you look all the way around, you'll be able to see homes all the way around. And so you could have homes that have beautiful lake views, but you could also have homes that have access to it, because there are public boat launches. And with it being a public boat launch during the winter time, you should be able to have just access to be able to get out here and see the sea. Look right down here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna go this way a little bit more. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try to walk a little bit further down, but I want to show you why I think people are out here on the lake. So right behind me, over here from a house across the street, I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see behind me just some of the skate marks, and then you see a hockey goalie or a hockey goal right over there. I don't know if you can see it from afar here with the sun shining, but it looks like people are incorporating the lake by skating on it, which I feel is a good sign. It's been cold enough for sure. No homeowners association here on the lake. It's great. You can have your own access to the lake as well. The one thing I will tell you with Meridian Township is you have to check and make sure that you own the full access to the lake, because Meridian Charter Township does own some of the property that's bordering the lake, so you have to be sure if you have lake frontage or not. Now, with that being said, this concludes my tour of the outdoor things that you can do here in the Greater Lansing, Michigan area. If, again, you are looking to move here anytime soon, all my contact information is in the description below. And also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And until next time, folks, I hope you stay warm, stay healthy, and make it a great day. Take care.